What's going on, guys? Patch here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, guys. I think it's time. Bitcoin's about to head to its new all-time high. I'm going to share with you guys the exact price target I have for this move so that you guys can stay prepared. And I also want to talk about Ethereum and Tron towards the end of the video, because since the last time we talked about these, Tron specifically, it's done a 2x, an almost 100% return in around a week, which is incredible, obviously, for any altcoin to do in that period of time. So we're going to hint on that in just a little bit, but the market looking pretty, looking green. XRP, a fan favorites, up just under 20%. That's been killing it. Tron on the day is also up just under 20%. BNB is up just under 10. Then we got Bitcoin up 1.2, Ethereum up 1.3. But the main highlight of this is the fact that these 4-hour candles are looking pretty. So what happened was Bitcoin has been it dropped a little bit. It made sort of a double bottom, and now it's recently started to pick up momentum over the last few hours, starting to make that beautiful 4-hour candle. That's why it's only up 1.2% in the last 24 hours, because it did have a little bit of a drop at first. It's only now starting to have that pump to the upside. Now, before we talk a little bit more about that, I do want to say, I'm sorry. I didn't upload on Friday. I told you guys I was going to be good at uploading Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I didn't upload on Friday. I have a good excuse, sort of. Wedding stuff. We found the dress. We found all that stuff. I need a tuxedo. So I had to go tuxedo shopping. Never done this before. You guys know I started multiple companies from home. I wear sweatpants. I wear t-shirts. That's what I do. I don't wear suits. So I had to go get one tailored, find all that. Funny story, though. Little bit of a weird flex. The place I'm getting my tuxedo at, if any of you guys are familiar with the National Football League, the NFL, is the same guy who makes Patrick Mahomes' tuxedos for his event. So when he was receiving an award from the NFL, there's a picture of it on the newspaper this guy is hanging up. That was this guy made the tuxedo. And the next tuxedo Patrick Mahomes is going to wear, I got to see that tuxedo before it's going to ever be shown anywhere. I got to see it because it was there at the store. So a very, very weird flex. But, I mean, I thought that was a pretty cool story. Honestly, part of the reason I decided to go with this guy, I thought that was just a really cool story. He makes incredible tuxedos too. But I'll show you guys that more when we get closer to actually having the event go on. But let's focus on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, obviously, I mean, at this point, it's funding so much of this shit, given how much Bitcoin, altcoins, everything is blown up. At this point, it might as well be funding everything. Like I said, the 4-hour, we saw this candle come in. Hopefully, this candle continues to the upside. The main thing I want to highlight is this. The downside, this $56,500 level. We had this wick all the way down here that touched it. That was the lowest point. I'm going to go ahead and say, as long as we stay above this level, Bitcoin is going to hit a new all-time high. And it's going to do it soon. In my opinion, I'm looking at Bitcoin to finally enter the $70,000 range. That is all the way up here, $70,000. Anywhere between 70 and 72 to me is fair game for Bitcoin to have its next move. That would be the target I would have in a midterm trade. Now, obviously, we can have short-term trades in between, catching along here, catching ashore, catching along, whatever it is that Bitcoin looks like it's going to be doing at the time. To me, $70,000 looks inevitable as long as Bitcoin stays above this area. And like I said, sooner rather than later. The most bullish scenario to me, the most bullish reason for me is going to be on the daily time frame, because like we had previously, and I've been showing you guys for so long, we had these pumps and corrections into the EMA ribbon. We had another one correction into the EMA ribbon. Another one correction into the EMA ribbon. After the EMA ribbon, every time we have hit new all-time highs. And you'll also notice it wasn't one straight shot. Sort of was, but we had, it went into the EMA ribbon here. It started to then have its next bounce up. Then it came a little bit sideways, a little bit, one red candle maybe, and then it had the next move. So seeing this happen, having a little bit of this for the next move doesn't surprise me whatsoever. I still think it looks incredibly bullish. But the main thing is the RSI on the daily time frame. I showed you guys this before. I told you guys, look at trend lines on the RSI for Bitcoin stuff as an indicator of where sort of the momentum is going to be headed. That with the EMA ribbon, you can keep things really simple and have incredible results in this market, especially if you're using a platform like Bybit, which allows you to add a 5x or a 10x to your trade. If you guys haven't checked that out, if you're a beginner, you guys haven't checked that out, I have the #1 beginner tutorial for Bybit, in my opinion, by far on YouTube. Link's going to be down below in the description, as well as a link to sign up to Bybit, where if you sign up, they'll give you some free money just for deposit, depending on how much you deposit. I don't know what the bonus is right now, but you sign up, you deposit, they give you that money that you can do a free trade with, and any profit that you make from that trade is completely withdrawable to you. Free money if you make it profitable. Like I said, it's a win-win, and it's by far the best platform, in my opinion, to trade Bitcoin, because if you were able to get a Bitcoin long, let's say we get in from here, let's say Bitcoin goes to $71,000, that is a 20% move for Bitcoin. If you use a 10x leverage, that is now a 200% profit trade. So 200% profit, right? You put in 1 Bitcoin, you come out 200% profit. You put in 0.1, you come out to, it doesn't matter how much you put in, 200% profit is 200% profit, and that looks really, really nice. Now, the main thing, again, like I said, the RSI, we had 3 touches of this resistance on this trend line. This resistance touched, again, 1, 2, 3, every time correlating with the peaks of the run, which were all the new all-time highs. We haven't had that happen yet, right? In fact, we are actually pretty far away from having that happen. All we've had was a little bit of a move, then some sideways action, a little bit of a pullback during this red candle. I think that was Saturday that happened. And then now we have it's starting to move its way up. It hasn't hit that. Now, if it were to follow, it doesn't have to follow, but if it were to follow all the previous trends, all the previous attempts and all-time highs that we've had, it's going to come up, it's going to touch this, and then it's going to have that bounce, and that is going to be the next all-time high for Bitcoin before consolidates in something, unless we have that parabolic run that we've talked about in a previous video, in which case that might signal the top of the bull run. As long as we keep doing this and coming back down, I mean, all that looks, that's all looking fine. So again, Bitcoin looking pretty good. Obviously, have your stop loss set. I shared with you guys the level that I believe would be a safe stop loss, and especially for a short to mid-term position as Bitcoin tries to climb to its next all-time high. We still have to break the previous all-time high. Obviously, that's something we need to see happen. And if we get rejected and we break below, that could be a pretty bearish thing for the short to mid-term. But until that happens, I think overall probability-wise, this is looking like the most likely scenario. I think we're going to head to a new all-time high. But let's look at alts really quick. Altcoins. I made a video like a week ago. No, not even. It might have been Wednesday last week or Monday. I don't remember exactly. You guys can tell. Too much stuff going on. I have no idea what day is what anymore. I made a video talking about the top altcoins for April. Now it's the 5th of April, and we've had one altcoin already double. Obviously, I do want to share. Look to take profit. If you're up a lot, maybe take out your initial investment, put that into another altcoin. That way you can see that one move up. One of the strategies is, put in, let's say you have a Bitcoin, just for easy math, put in 1 Bitcoin, watch that go to 1.5, take out that 1 Bitcoin. You still have 0.5 in that altcoin, put that 1 Bitcoin somewhere else, watch that go to 1.5, take out the 1 Bitcoin, put it somewhere else. You're doing this to add to your portfolio, to grow and diversify your portfolio without really having to inject any new funds. You're just taking out your initial investment. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you guys what to do. Do what you want with your portfolio. Just be smart with it. But Tron, like I said, when we were talking about this thing, Tron was all the way down here, right? It was all the way down here. After that, Tron traded a little sideways and had a major explosion recently, with the price currently sat at 13 cents, up 15% on the day. But on the week, and I'll show you guys that one in just a little bit, it's up a 2x. Now, before we get into that little plug, if you guys want to see every single one of the trades myself and my expert team are entering in real time, both leverage trades and altcoin trades. We get Bitcoin, Ethereum trades on Bybit, as well as altcoin trades, like all the ones you're seeing here, and so much more in the actual group. Make sure you check out the first link down below in the description. Like I said, every single one of the trades, as soon as we find them, we post them for everybody to see. The best part, though, is that there's a free trial for 14 days. For 2 weeks after you sign up, you guys can join, see every trade. We're not going to hide anything from you. We're pulling back the curtain, showing you exactly what it looks like behind the scenes for people who have been doing this for many, many years, profitably over bear markets as well as bull markets. And that's pretty much all I can say. It's free for 14 days, no risk. If it doesn't work for you, if you don't like it, whatever it is, all you have to do is cancel and you'll avoid getting charged. So barrier to entry removed, reasons to not enter removed, giving everybody a chance to try this out. Now let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum having a little bit of a pullback, but again, it's been on a pretty good last few hour candles. Can't complain too much at $211,000. Not an all-time high, obviously, $2,150. I say $2,111 now. $2,150 is the all-time high. too many numbers. It's 9:56 in the morning. I barely had a coffee. I took a sip and started recording. Too many numbers going on. But the point is the same. Double bottom coming in here, leading to that move to the upside, breaking above what would be the resistance here. So it's looking like a good move to try and secure a new all-time high as well. However, you guys remember, I told you guys Ethereum, in the video I made about the top altcoins, Ethereum was pissing me off because it just wasn't doing enough. I thought some of the new stuff coming out, the update stuff coming out weren't so good. The delays weren't so good. I was saying that I was going to look at putting money in other places, especially in some altcoins that might have a little bit of faster movements, given they're smaller and they have lower market caps. Obviously, Ethereum being the second biggest one, a lot harder to move. So that's kind of what I was talking about. Now, yeah, Bitcoin, Ethereum on Bybit, where you can add a 10x leverage, is incredible. That makes it a lot better to trade. However, if you were to just do it on the spot exchange, altcoins like Tron, I mean, people are waiting for altcoin season. Maybe there's more altcoin season to come, but I mean, you tell me that this doesn't look like altcoin season. We've seen much more gains previously. This could just be the beginning. I hope it is, but we're seeing Tron go from, down here. It's already up over 100%, and this is on the Bitcoin pairing. It's up over 100% on the USD pairing too. This is just over the Bitcoin pairing. The reason I want to do it on the Bitcoin pairing is because you want to put your Bitcoin into Tron. You want to then come out with more Bitcoin than you put in. Obviously, you want the dollar valuation to go up, but to me, the most important is the Bitcoin price to go up and then trade the altcoins to the Bitcoin pair so I can make more Bitcoin. That's sort of the strategy that I use. Again, everybody's free to use their own, but that's just the one that I use. And Tron has blown up since that. I saw people get upset. I hadn't talked about Tron in a long time. I saw people in the comments, and I was so happy that they were there. You know who you are if you were there. People were like, oh, you're only saying Tron because you hold it. No, I bought Tron when I was making that video because I thought it was going to do well. So yeah, I hold it. That's not the reason I'm making the video. I've never made those videos before. I just thought people wanted to see it. I made the video, and hopefully it was able to help somebody. And I mean, lo and behold, it went up 2x. So I hope it was able to help somebody. Probably not the person who was complaining, but nonetheless, if you weren't complaining and you were just, maybe did some research, maybe took the time, hopefully you were able to make some decent gains for Tron. Like I said, hopefully it's just the beginning, but make sure you have your strategy set out. Again, the hate that people have for Tron, too much emotion. I'm going to end with this. Too much emotion in trading for anybody nowadays. Too many people are like, oh, Tron, I don't like Tron. I don't care what you like. Do you like money? Then Tron looked pretty good. I will love Tron for the week at 2x's. Then I'll sell it and I won't think about it again. Other people are too fixated on, ooh, I love this. And then it could go up 10x and they won't sell. It'll drop 95%. So they're down 50% from their original investment. They'll have watched it go up. They'll have watched it go down, all because, ooh, I love this one. I love this one so much. Have your long-term holds that you're going to hold for a long time. I do the same thing. But know that when it comes to the trading game of the short term, catching these big moves and moving on to the next one, it can't be a, ooh, I love this one. Ooh, I hate this one. It's just going to hold you back. So look for the actual reasons for things to move. Look for events coming up. We talked about this all in previous videos. Hopefully those three altcoins, all three of them are up, I believe, as with majority of altcoins. Some of them not up as much as Tron. But what can we say? Altcoins are probably in the near future going to continue to move. If Bitcoin does have that next big move up to 70K, altcoins might be sideways for a little bit. Give it some time while Bitcoin has its move. Then after that, we're likely to see altcoins come and have their move again while Bitcoin has a correction. Just play these cycles. They're very obvious. They've happened 4 or 5 times now. Play these cycles. Don't follow what anybody says on the internet. Do your own research. Do all that stuff. I'm going to end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget, leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys want to see next. And make sure you are subscribed with the bell notification turned on. I'm just going to hype this thing up again. If you missed the Tron video because you weren't subscribed, you didn't have your bell notification turned on, don't let that happen again. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.